Hey, good morning, second grade. It is Wednesday, October the 28th. A little yucky looking outside. I don't think the sun's going to come out. I think we're supposed to have some more rain. But that's okay because we're here for reading and we're going to have a story today. Okay? So, every one of you in your packet has a book called Log Hotel. Okay? And we're going to read the Log Hotel, and we're going to do some activities with the Log Hotel. So, you're going to need your book, and then you're going to need your paper for Log Hotel, okay? So, you're going to need your book, and you're going to need your paper, okay? So, I'm going to start by reading the book, and then we're going to answer the questions for the Log Hotel. Okay? So, this is a book that is a nonfiction book. Okay? Even though it has drawings in it, it's still nonfiction because it's they're trying to teach us something out of it. Okay? Trying to teach us out of it. So, here we go. The Log Hotel. You ever stayed in a hotel? Yeah, I've stayed in a hotel. I've never stayed in a log hotel, but I've stayed in a hotel. All right, so here we go. Let's listen to our story. It says, this oak tree has been living in the forest for 100 years. That great big old oak tree, it looks like it's fall. It's got beautiful leaves on it. It's been living for hundreds of years. Okay, one day, a strong wind knocks the tree down. The tree falls to the ground. Now, the tree is a log. All right, there we go. It fell down on the ground, and now it's called a log. It's not a tree anymore, it's a log, because a log lays on the ground. A tree stands up. The log lays on the ground. Soon, ants and beetles move in and eat the log. They drill small tunnels in the log as they eat. The tunnels help to make the log soft as it decays. Decays means that it kind of falls apart. It starts to go away. It becomes really soft and just falls apart. Okay, so there's my ants and beetles going in and out. And they're taking pieces of it out so they can eat it, build things out of it, use it for different nests and things. And in doing that, it makes the log decay, become soft. Okay? This woodpecker, on the next page, this woodpecker is listening for bugs inside the log. As soon as it hears a bug, it drills through the bark to catch it. Tap, tap, tap. So here's the log again. This time, here's the woodpecker, and he's listening for bugs. And when he listens and hears one, he goes tap, tap, tap. And he pecks a hole so he can reach in with his beak and he can get the bug. We also see some other bugs crawling on it, some ladybugs crawling on our log that's starting to decay or get soft and fall apart. Okay, let's turn that page. Soon, living things called fungi grow on the log. Inside the log, fungi look like spaghetti. On the outside of the log, fungi looks like mushrooms. So, here's the log. It's continuing to decay. And over time, this fungi grows here and it grows here. Inside the log, it looks like strings of spaghetti. On the outside, it looks like mushrooms. And we have a bee flying around it. There's some flowers that grew by it. And a fox is standing close by now. Okay? Let's turn the page. Snails and slugs move in. They creep through the tunnels as they hunt for fresh fungi and dead beetles and ants to eat. The tunnels get bigger the log gets softer. So there's the log, okay? Here's the snails, and it's going inside. They go inside, and they eat anything that's dead, any dead bugs, or they might eat the fungi. And as they do that, the log is getting to get softer and softer, and you can see it's starting to kind of fall apart some. Yeah, the tunnels get bigger and bigger, and the log starts to fall apart. Okay, let's turn our page. A snake slithers through the log. It is looking for a place to rest for the winter. So there's the snake. And you can see the logs now, the bark's coming off, and it's falling apart. And that snake might make a home inside that empty log. Okay? Turn the page. Soft moss grows on the log. Green ferns grow in and around the log. So, it's even decaying more. It's getting softer and smaller. You can see we've got a spider web now that's hanging on the log. The green moss and the ferns that are growing, they all grow from that dead log. They all grow from the dead log. Okay? There's a lizard that's even looking at the log now. So things are starting to move in and on it. Turn the page. This log is like a plant, an animal hotel. As time goes on, more and more plants and animals move in. Oh, as it continues to die, we have more plants growing. We have more animals. Now we have a turtle. We have an owl, a butterfly. The lizard's on it. Here's a frog coming up to it. A dragonfly. Here's some more something growing on it. Some more plants. And it's like a hotel. The plants are living there. The animals are living there. So it's like a hotel, a free hotel that they all get to go to. Turn your page. The log gets softer and softer. Now, the shape of the log is hard to see. Earthworms eat what is left of the log. So, it gets softer and it finally just crashes down. And now there's worms all over it that eat it up. So we're feeding the worms now. And there's some dragonflies still flying around. Turn your page. Hey, the earthworms turn what they eat into soil. The soil is a perfect place for a seed to grow. So, now the log is gone. And what's left is soil, the dirt. They made it into dirt, the earthworms did. And we have a seed that's planted. We have some birds flying over and butterflies. And now it's just like the ground. It's all dirt. And the seeds are going to start to grow. Turn the page. The seed will grow into a tree. One day, the tree will fall. It too will become a log hotel. And there's the squirrel that planted that seed, or the chipmunk. It's got stripes, it's a chipmunk. And a new tree begins to grow. And eventually, it will die and become a hotel, just like the other one did. So that is my story of my log hotel. How a tree falls, animals move in, it all dies, it decays. Okay? So let's get our paper called Log Hotel. And now we're going to do some vocabulary. Okay? So at the top of the vocabulary words, we have boxes. There are words in the boxes. We have the word decay, means to get soft. Okay? We have the word drill, which means that the bugs drill through, they eat through it, okay? We have the word hotel, which is a place for them to live. Then we have the word log, and that's that tree as it falls and it's on the ground, it's a log. We have soft. You guys know what soft is. It's nice and soft. Tunnels, where they dig through. Fungi, that was the plants growing on the outside or inside. Slither, that's what a snake does. It slithers. It slithers, okay? So, we have some sentences. And we have to put some words in those sentences, okay? Let's put some words in those sentences. Okay? The first one says, a place for travelers to stay. Well, when you travel and we go someplace and we spend the night, in this case, the animals live there. It is called the hotel. Yeah, so let's write the word hotel. Okay? Oh, hotel. So the first one is a hotel. Okay, the next one says to slowly rot or break down, to slowly get smaller and smaller. That's that word decay. Okay, decay. Okay, I'm going to let you do the rest of those on your own. Now down at the bottom there are 3 pictures, or 3 spots for pictures. And it says choose 3 of these words at the top and write it in there and then draw a picture. So maybe I'm going to pick the word log, and I can draw a picture of that log on the ground. So you're going to use 3 vocabulary words and draw pictures. Finish your questions and finish drawing your pictures. Okay? And that is your reading for today. I will talk to you later.